we'll continue with yet another day of Heroes 1. We're gonna finish, hopefully, this Lamanda campaign. It's kind of dragging on, but you saw the maze itself that we got presented with, so it's really not easy at the moment. So let's see, new week. Yeah, it is new week. And today we'll have to just go back with this unit. It is indeed a new week. So we need to make all the purchases. Here it is. I need some units at least. So this hero will go back. This one will get the units. 2 weeks worth of units, in fact. But we have the funds for it. And this is well worth the effort because we will need continuous reinforcements, obviously. So we'll go here. Okay. With this unit we'll have to do some fighting. Oh, and there is a castle already, that's amazing. We see the castle. We'll defend first. It's always important to have a proper defense formation to defend the archer. Well, there are not many archers anyway, so they are now demoted to bait. Let's move back. Is it worth using a spell? Well, we have like 8. So yes, it may be. And at this stage, slow doesn't even help the opponent. Good. Maybe a bless. Yeah, this blessing was crucial. Oh, that's really good, because then the opponent could move really fast. Now we're gonna move really fast. Because we have a second mobility type of artifact. Look at this. Land and sea. This is amazing. And then we got some extra defense that doesn't hurt either. So with all these artifacts we're really moving faster. Unfortunately, we need to wait a day to get this. And good news is that here we don't have another route, so it's not a real maze, at least here. Because we know that we take this castle, we can go forward. And we need to just guard the entrance of all the paths. So it's easy. The only thing I don't know is if here or here that we haven't discovered, there is a possibility from the end of the opponent to launch an attack against us. Because it's not impossible that we have some castle somewhere well hidden that we cannot see yet. And they can launch some hidden attacks. Alright, either way, reinforcements have arrived, that's amazing. And we'll join forces, so this is not something we can right now. Like, use as a second team. Well, we either join forces or we go in some direction. This is a risk, because our hero can easily die. And basically that's it. Now let's see if we can purchase anything, especially for the second castle. Jousting arena is there. Did we forget that? Oh no. We forgot some units. 8 in fact. Okay, next time we will have reinforcements in 1 to 2 weeks anyway. I didn't take it into consideration that we have this arena. And in the meantime, one thing that is worth checking out, only 4. So we have 1 week of units, we'll need a second week. Okay, so that's it for today. Good. So you see that now we're really fast. So you can take the castle and defeat the opponent in one go. It seems like that they are retreating for some reason. It's always welcome, I mean the retreat. Because they split their forces, they could have taken a lot more damage with a proper split. Well, without a proper split if they just defended. But anyway, mistakes are always welcome. And now we have to wait to break the walls. It would be amazing if we had some castle wall shaking type of spell, but unfortunately we don't. I don't have any other spells, just these 4. Hopefully we will learn something in this castle. Not as if it mattered, because now we only have 5 archers, we'll need to replace this unit with something else. Okay, we'll wait another turn. Yeah. And we'll wait another turn. Our bait unit is over now. Oh. Too bad. We'll lose 1 or 2 units in total, only 1 fortunately. And we'll enter with the swordsman first. Good. So we can enter with yet another team. I could have added the spell, but at this stage it doesn't really matter anymore. So we slaughtered quite a lot of units, and this helps because these units cost quite a lot of money too. Now let's see the spells. No, not this, but the spells. Yeah, same ones. It's not even worth visiting at this stage. But we have Red Tower. Each time, the more Red Tower we have, the more we can use it against the opponent. So now let's defeat this unit. We can take first strike, because if we have a double long unit against another double long unit, they are reachable straight away. And this helps a lot. But unfortunately the druids will give us some trouble. Some trouble, not that much. Our defense skill is quite good. So we don't even need to cast spells or anything. Okay, let's... Well, I'll just dispel this time. Alright, we'll need to block. Plus damage the druid. Good. And given we don't have haste and any other damage spells, most likely the opponent will retreat. Oh no, it didn't. Okay, that helps. Because we've defeated yet another hero. So we'll march forward with these 4 units. There is not much usable in the castle anyway that can replace the 5th stack. And there seems to be another castle in here. So if we have a castle every step, then obviously the opponent has more. Bad news with castle and barbarians is that both use crystal for their top unit. That's why we have some level of scarcity in there. So this unit will defend. I think that we can keep this for a while. I think we'll need to take some risks. Let's see, do we have more castles now? Yeah, amazing, number of castles are more. So this means that we've managed to fix the economy related issues. What can we do with Aragon? That's another question. Go all the way here. Or just stay here and use another hero. I think it will just stay here. So what I'm gonna do is I'll start discovering these paths just in case there was a castle or something in here, so that we know that we don't need to fear about them. We're still weak, but we have to do something. And with this unit we will discover what is like in this direction. And that's the plan. So I know this plan is not bulletproof because these are quite weak, these units, and opponents can come from anywhere, we've seen that. But we can reverse this plan quite easily in a matter of days. There you go. Maybe we'll need to reverse these plans in one day. No, actually just horde and several. So we'll see. Oh, there is an opponent. I didn't even see that. And it's Crackhack, the narcissist. So unfortunately we won't be able to reach this unit. We don't have haste or anything. That's bad. So the enemy will slowly but surely grind down our units. Sooner or later we'll need to get reinforcements. It's important to block this unit because of the double strike, 2 arrows. Sprites are gone. And the rest doesn't matter, it's just casualties. Small casualties. Done. We can still take this town in one go, even after the mistake that we made. And I have no idea why they keep on purchasing dwarves, because they are slow. It's not the best type of unit that we can get. I changed my mind with the swordsman. After all, we need units at the top. Our fastest units are at the bottom, so that we can all position ourselves to reach the dwarf as fast as possible. Oh, that was luck. Good. So 65 against 3, obviously the opponent made more. Lost more, basically. So let's see what's in here. Simple level 1. Not many towns. We could get a Stonehenge or something, so that we march towards the highest possible unit. We can afford it, not a problem. And these units are depleted. All of them are depleted. Only the druids. I mean, a few druids doesn't make a difference. I still purchase them just in case the opponent came and attack. I would prefer... Let's see, do I prefer the resources? No, actually it's indifferent at this stage. So I prefer just moving forward, and one day we're gonna take these resources. Oh, That's gonna be difficult, because the opponent will take the castle. So we're backtracking on this promise to discover. We don't have the tools to do so. And now it's time to decide if we keep these units or we exchange them. I mean, I could see myself exchange the trolls at least. Not because these are stronger, but because there are only 10 of them. And we'll need to wait another day to board the ship, because of the detour that we made. Now, navigation. So, sorceresses are good at navigation. Which means that we'll be able to board in one day and get some more reinforcements. And then we'll do the discovery afterwards. Let's see if we can purchase anything. Not here. It's still only 19. So there is not much. So most likely we'll lose this castle, not a problem. Good. But they split forces. So this just sets us back a little in terms of time. And we'll wait until the opponent comes to us. Yeah, they have first strike, that's fine. And remember, we'll have to take the opponent too. They split forces, so they are easier to defeat. We'll let them come for us. Yeah, they retreated straight away. Okay, we'll take this, and now we'll move forward. The difference between the last turn and this turn is that now we see clearly that the opponent is not there, because we discovered a bit. And now the opponent retreated because of this guard. Can give this unit some reinforcements that are very much needed. And I think that we can go do a detour and purchase units. And the other castle. What's the month? Week 1, day 4, okay. So this time we'll go this way. And reinforcements will arrive in just 1 day. And now we're gonna do what we planned last time. This is not that strong, so this unit is quite weak. So for discovery it's fine, for anything more don't bet your life on it. And we now have 20 items. So if we want a castle formation, it's worth investing in a cathedral straight away. Yet another castle. So that's why they have so many. Horde, several. This will be difficult because we don't have ranged units. Horde is like 71. Okay, anyway, we'll need to go up. I think Curse is the best we can do to inflict minimum damage. It's still quite substantial. Amazing, so finally we can make some progress at the bottom. At this stage, losing some units is expected. Perfect. So we can block the unit straight away. And attack. Good. So we took another castle. Defense skill is already 10. So let's see, do we have some good... Yeah, we do. Haste, Blind, Fireball, Storm. This is worth visiting already today. Not as if we could purchase anything, but within a week we took like 2 to 3 castles. That's great. First strike will eliminate all 4 of these units, just to make sure. I'm not calculating that well at the moment. So we still need to get a feel for what damage the units can deal with this attack and defense skill. One blast really doesn't hurt. Okay, we'll take this. And we'll move forward. There is another castle here. Now, if this unit goes left, then we don't need Vesper, but we'll go there regardless. I mean, we cannot get a better use case for this hero. And we're gonna explore the shore, just to make sure that we're not surprised negatively. And with this unit we'll explore the land. It was time to do at least something. I think it was this. Yeah, here we need to build. And that's the end of the day. So let's discover what is going on. Lots. This is a misclick. I didn't want this. There is a chance that we'll lose this battle. 42. Yeah, we'll lose this battle. Okay, let me go back to the autosave. This was not what I expected. Misclicks happen, so be careful. Oh no. Isn't this an autosave? Yeah, it's the autosave that we wanted. We still need to build this red tower this time. So to get 42 of these units, it's gonna be really difficult. And we're weaker. I think this is their main castle. So this means that from now on, we cannot really do much. The opponent will just stay there, most likely. And now the name of the game is not reinforcements, but rather, like for defense, but rather for attack. So we'll need to discover everything. This path is a dead end. It's good to know, because then we don't have to worry about this path. Now, I have no good idea of what to do with this hero. I think we'll just stay here. Maybe purchase a mage guild as soon as I can. But we also need Cyclopses, so it's not that easy. Vesper will go on a trip. Looks safe. If we take these mines, it's not because we need it, but because the opponent needs it as well. Because to purchase this unit you need one of this. And we're in a bad situation in terms of units, so we'll need to get a bit more units. What do you want here? I'm puzzled. Anyway. New week. So it's time to buy all these units. The bad news is really that this is not a strong enough team. I might as well just wait another week. So we'll go back, I don't mind. It's not a game changer at the moment. Now this one should be easy to defeat. We'll do the usual defending. I'll change the 2 units next time. Cannot cast any spells. Okay. Five knowledge, so this means that they can blind all of us for 4 turns each. These are strong spells. No. This made absolutely no sense. Except that it isolated the dog. Gold always helps, except for now. Because we have a bit too much gold anyway. So the next trip is upwards, and I think there is no castle in here, and we haven't seen any movement. So the only thing we have is a mine. Which means that we can double down on these two paths. We can go upwards with this unit. Can we go left with this one? That's a bit more difficult because here we have two paths. We would need a third unit to launch a full offense. One thing I can do though is 1 week has passed. In fact, 2 weeks have passed. So I can start assembling an army. And that's gonna be a big army. To grind down the opponent. The question is sprites or dwarfs. I think dwarves can defend the range unit. Now we can use these units in two ways. One of the ways is go down, but it takes like 4 turns, that's quite a lot. We're still not strong enough to get all the way here. Or are we? Yeah, you need 2 more substitute units. It's still gonna be difficult. So what I can do is help the quest here. Here we're waiting another week. This is something to think about. So if this unit comes all the way here, even though it takes some time, then we can commit to one of the paths out of 2. We can commit to the other path with this unit. I will commit to the top path out of the 2. And if I calculate it correctly, no one is at the top. Based on what I know. If we calculate it badly, somehow we'll manage. I mean, we have to launch an attack somehow. And that's it for this turn. Yeah, there is a castle already. Is it well defended? No. Why is the enemy hero not in the castle? That doesn't make any sense. So we'll defend the range unit. It doesn't even have a hero at the moment. I should have swapped the two units, too bad. 104 in total, they will be eliminated, not a problem. I'll take care of these 11. Yeah, perfect, we step back so that we cannot get attacked. And it's over. Defense skill doesn't hurt. Now the issue is that the opponent will take back the castle in one turn. We cannot defend against that. In fact, next turn, if they go left, then I have to go left too. Right, Vesper. We'll need to purchase anything we have. In fact, we might need to wait a day or two because of crystal. So we desperately need crystal mines. What goblins? In future games, by the way, you don't have to click the exact building to recruit. That's something that makes things easier. I think with Vesper here we can wait those 2 days. So I just board, move here, and Vesper will take care of the rest. And yeah, not much we can do here, unfortunately. Oh, they are not going. Okay. I thought they would, because that would make a lot more sense. So we're gonna reclaim this castle again, for the second time. This is gonna be a bit more difficult this time because of the avalanche of ranged units and us not having any spells. So that's a really dangerous day. And they even have blind, so it's gonna be complicated. Although their blind spell is not gonna be effective because we are the target, the main target. Yeah. Oh no. So that's gonna be really difficult from now on. If we don't break through, we're toast. Yeah, we lost all the archers, 140 something. And this is a big setback. Anti-magic, no, doesn't help. Like at all. Anyway, I'll still deal some damage. perfect. We knew that we would lose these units, so losing them now is just as good. And make some space for the attack. Oh. So yeah, that's the difficulty. We lost most of our units. So sometimes we don't get to enjoy the benefits of using the units. And this also means that we're now really weak with the barbarians. Anyway, it's not good for attack, but it might be useful to defend. Get a spellbook, of course. I'll check this view all as well. Unfortunately, we don't have any units to capitalize on. Except if we purchase a red tower right now. That might keep the opponent away. Might. We'll stay here, we'll try the impossible. Got one extra unit. And we're gonna get the other unit tomorrow. We cannot make any more progress here. We'll move here with this ship to board tomorrow. I mean, here we are weaker. And if I'm not mistaken, I hope I'm not, then this is a full circle. So reinforcements have arrived already without me knowing. And if that's the case, then we can use all the units and go down. To where this unit is going. So we've reached full circle, more or less. This helps a lot. If that's the case. Let's see, the opponent was unwilling to attack or do anything. That's good news as well. And we're gonna purchase the last Cyclops that we have. And board it. So Vesper was actually useful. Now we have to start thinking about purchasing more Cyclopses. No, we don't. We don't even have one. So we need to purchase the remaining units. Which is not much. Really not much. But, you know, that's a unit. So by the time we get here, it's gonna be day 7 anyway. In 3 days. That's what we need for Cyclopses. And here is the opponent. They are somewhat paralyzed. Unable to do anything. And we'll go down and discover this path. And with that, the only path that we haven't discovered is this top one. It's a risk. But no movement for so long, this means that there is like absolutely no one in there. Okay, let's call it a day. Yeah, the crystal. Let me not have crystal, obvious. Now the opponent is weak. So that's good news. We'll meet tomorrow. With Ergon will easily reach this location. We also have a day of boarding. Or boarding gap, because Ergon is gonna lose his movements at the end of the day when he reaches there. We saw it yesterday. Finally a somewhat easy battle. With bad unit positioning. Is it easy at all? With all these spells, you never know. We also have spells. Should have used these spells on this opponent. Now we can. I thought about this as an easy battle, but it's actually a really difficult one. That's why. Oh, even luck. Now you cannot use Meteor Shower without damaging your own units. That was the plan. Oh, actually you can. Phew, that's a difficult battle. I hope they don't have any more. They do. So we lost. Okay. This unit will just... we don't need any ransom gold or anything. So, unfortunately we still made it, we shouldn't have. In this case what you can do is repurchase the hero, I think, here. If you're interested. Anyway, we lost a hero, doesn't hurt that much. And we managed to grind down the opponent's spells. I'll leave my castle unguarded. The reason to do so is that it's gonna attract the opponent like a magnet. So they won't be able to cause me much trouble going this way. And that's my plan at the moment. We might need to backtrack here, but just for the sake of finishing this campaign faster, I'll move forward. That's a risk. And we'll finish the day. There you go, that was the plan. Now this plan backfired. We could have done one thing. With this unit. Move here. And if we move here, you'll see the difference. There you go. That was the difference. Because the opponent had to evade us. That caused them more so instead of 2 vertical movement points, it was like 2 diagonal movement points. And this just made them not reach the castle. That's something that an experienced player does. I'm not that experienced, so I have to settle for what I have. Now the good news is that the opponent shouldn't have Meteor Shower now. We can choose to defend or we can choose to attack. I'm gonna attack. At this stage Meteor Shower is quite unlikely. But we have Meteor Shower. So we can grind down the opponent straight away. Only 25 damage, that's not that much. And surrender, amazing. So we can take back the mine tomorrow or in 2 days. What's the day now? 7. So this means that we'll... Where should we go? We stay here with this unit. We'll wait 1 more day. And there is an opponent here. Not gonna be an easy battle at all. So we'll need some reinforcements here. Horde, it can mean 80, 70, 80, so we'll just move back. And in the meantime, it might be useful to just get another unit. Namely a sorceress. Same as the one that didn't survive the previous battle. And now we'll have to recruit everything we have. And go all the way down to meet the 2 sorceresses. Oh, I could have used these 2 castles as well. For now, it's not gonna happen. Here we're defending. And we're gonna get a new week. Yeah, that's why I'm collecting forces. One thing is sure, we'll need reinforcements. Whether this team is enough or not, I would rather say not. But this map is quite difficult. I might want to wait another week, just to make sure. So now we have a chance to purchase another week of units. That comes really handy. Because now, even though this is not that strong of a team... Ooh, can we board... Let's see. Here. Yeah, 2 days. I think we can still trade. No. Then we lost a day, too bad. Yeah, we cannot do much. This was one movement point, badly planned. What can I do with this unit? This is the strongest unit that we have. I have an idea. How about this? We'll see if we can pull this off. No, it didn't trigger the opponent, unfortunately. We got the extra units. Also, it's an extra week, so we can make a purchase at least to defend properly. And now we can swap. I mean, it's more than nothing. Once again, it's just a one movement problem. So we lost 2 days effectively with bad planning and bad units. The opponent is gonna get us. The Day of Reckoning is upon us as well. Okay, what I'm gonna do, and this is a controversial tactic. I'll purchase these units. Everything. I'll keep this castle undefended at least for now. And I'll make use of the main hero to go and do something elsewhere. It would be amazing if we had a level 5 spells like Dimension Door or something. For that we'll need crystals. We'll see. Okay, let's call it a day. Okay, the idea is the following. We will survive. And now we'll pay the 11,400 gold. And rehire the sorceress with all these units straight away. That was the plan. Now where should we rehire the sorceress? And that's not an easy thing to say. I think I'm gonna rehire the sorceress here. Take all the units. We cannot take more. This helps already. Take everything. And consolidate. And with the main hero, I mean, we'll stay and defend. We don't have many units from any of the options that we have, so we have to defend here, no other choice. And now reinforcements have arrived, not as if it mattered. Well, at least one thing I can do. This. Okay, we'll call it a day again. Oops. So the opponent will take this castle, no doubt about this. They will also be able to purchase some new units, no doubt about that either. I didn't think that it would go this way, but it was actually quite smart if the goal is to delay the inevitable. So this means that with this unit all we need to do is purchase anything we have. And just make it harder for the opponent to do anything. They can have the dwarves, not a problem. The question is if we defend or not. In the meantime, let's cast a spell. View all. So we have one more castle here, and quite a few mines. That's one thing that we want to conquer. Good to know that this is the map. So we cannot fear from anything else. We completed everything except for the bottom part. So defeat from the opponent's end is still inevitable. Question is for how long. We'll go this way regardless, and then we'll see the rest. Here we'll have to purchase more units. But this purchase is not gonna be enough. Now we have a strong team once we join the two. All right. I think that's it for today. We're looking for a defeat, obviously. The question is, how bad is this defeat gonna be? I have an idea. That was calculated. 4678, this is quite a lot. So I might as well save these 4 units and pay ransom. 7,000. We need to preserve the unit stack and grind down the opponent as much as possible. Plus the opponent will split forces now to guard this castle. So I pay ransom. And hire this hero. We have a spell book, we have, yeah, in fact the gold and all these artifacts, obvious that we have to pay ransom. 11 attack skill. So of course we're recruiting this unit. And the opponent will not know what hit them. And these units will stay here, not a big deal. So what can this unit do? We either defend the gold mine, which makes sense, until the inevitable comes, or we choose to attack down here. Now that the main opponent is divided. I think attacking has some merit. So we'll commit to the attack. So this barbarian has some merit against the other one. So if you take all the artifacts, everything, then just with attack and defense, we're a lot better off. So I'm gonna go with this unit. And the other unit can hoard stuff for us. We'll go all the way back. Yeah, I thought so. He'll run in circles. Units are divided. This is exactly what we were looking for. Easy prey. And we're on the attack with the other one, so we're not even losing that much time. Okay, let's see what's going on in here. Level 1. I'll take chances. Town gate. So you can go to a different town, meteor shower, that's not bad either. You go to the closest town, by the way. That's not the best spell that we can get. By far. Yeah, that's what I thought. So the opponent will come here eventually to take the gold mine. We can live without it for a day. And unfortunately we're still quite weak despite trying to collect all the units. Yeah, that was kind of expected. The opponent is really weak, so we don't have the time to change the or strengthen the team. I thought it would be a lot faster. We'll claim the gold mine so that the opponent cannot take it. And next turn we're gonna continue. We have far too many heroes doing nothing. But I think now is the time to get this hero out of the way. We really cannot wait more. Oh, we actually have sprites. So sprites are faster, that's why I chose them. And we take a ship. Wait a minute, we never swapped units. What mistakes am I... I keep on making major mistakes, it seems like. But it's not a big deal because after all we can live with it. But this was a big mistake. I was wondering where are all my units? It turned out my units are here. Then what is the barbarian? Yeah, it's here. Okay, this means a lot. So we didn't swap units properly. Don't do this in competitive games, obviously. So delaying the inevitable even further. Yeah, all the 13, but we have first strike. And we can now cast spells. Yeah, the best spell that we can cast is, well, blind or curse. Curse on the opponent. Because they will retaliate at least once. Or not. Now this is a game changer. We don't even have enough artifact slots anymore. Yeah, we lost a couple of artifacts. We're now fully equipped. Okay, this means that we can now take back the castle and launch a final invasion. So it's now time to gather everything we have. Meet somewhere in the middle. That's interesting. We still have quite a few heroes, so it might not be enough to work with just these units. Oh, I didn't know that there was another path here. So this is gonna be difficult because there are two paths once again. We have first strike, this is always welcome. Good. So opponent won't be able to move. We got rid of one of the units. And they have Armageddon. This is gonna be a really expensive battle. Because now it's a priority to get rid of the dwarf as fast as possible. Yeah, we cannot take this castle with these units. We are now weak. That's a big blow. So this means that now we are weak, so we have to retreat. That's it for the barbarians. We need to get reinforcements fast. Also from here. So we have major blows like this at times. I would say the defeat of the opponent is still inevitable, it's just getting increasingly harder. And now I don't know which part to take, so I think I'm still gonna take this castle first. Let's see how many cycles we can have. 8 already. So this means that either this week or latest next week we'll need to launch another ship. I think it's gonna be next week. So at least the opponents split their forces. We split our forces too, so don't get me wrong. Those 57 units are really threatening, and we cannot reach them because there is no space for this unit to fly inside. It's so much different in Heroes 2. So now one thing that I can do is blind one of the units. Which one? Five to 8, 2 to 3. So even 2 hits are less than the 5 to 8 of higher attack and defense skill. So I'm blinding the top one. This is the only blind that we have. We need this unit to fly to us. Amazing. So now next turn we'll be able to fly in with the bird. And we'll have to protect the Thunderbird as well with this. There's a stronger opponent out of the two. And we'll grind down the dwarf first. Let's see, what is the spell power that we have? One more turn, so this means that we can focus on this unit first. Yeah, it worked. Amazing, now we can safely grind down the opponent. Good. So we managed to find Panacea for what the opponent had, and in fact they couldn't purchase these units. So something is wrong with the opponent. Something is really wrong. They could purchase cheap units, but not the expensive ones. Anyway, we have to move forward. Now, the game has changed quite a lot, which means that we might as well just launch an attack straight away. We need the best types of units. So I cannot wait 3 more days on this. We'll do this today. No, I cannot start investing in spells because of crystals. Next turn. That's gonna happen next turn too. And we'll grind out the opponent, we don't have to defend anymore. Okay, I'm quite satisfied with what we have at the moment. Is this unit useful at all? I don't know, we won't have another shipment. Like ever. So we can take the reinforcements back. What I don't know is if we have a slot for another ship. Seems like it, yeah. Good. So we'll drive this to conclusion. I don't know what we need to do, whether to take all castles or just the main one. This seems to be the main one. It's always difficult to figure out. Yeah, we still don't have a pyramid, that's a problem. So this also means that we can level up the mage guilds. Next turn. Okay, so we have another victim. They are not that strong, they will not know what hit them, but they have Armageddon, so we need first strike. Of course they are going for the mines. So sure enough, we can now invest in spells, just in case. Yeah, with the steel, we still have the same double day problem. We can take the units regardless. This is gonna be interesting if I can take the wolves. That helps. Let's see if they join us. No, they don't. So that was just an idea. It's a new month. So we'll board tomorrow. A little trick would have been to just keep good units with the hero and then board the units later. That's a possible trick, because then the movement points are determined at the start of the day anyway. And I also play a bit defensive this time. So let's see with this unit, what is going on. Oh, there are the wolves here. That's a problem with the new month. So we won't take any casualties whatsoever. In fact, I think I can damage 2 wolves at the same time. But we still have to fight this battle each time. Okay, now with this unit we might want to exercise caution, but I think we're fine. This is the third one. And I think what we're gonna do, I thought this would be the last battle, but we're gonna prepare for the final battle next time. So we're finishing this session, at least for now. And you see that we're very close to winning. So next time we're gonna actually win. the battle as well, so let me quit.